I've often wondered, what if all of us in the world discovered that we were threatened by a power from outer space, from another planet? Wouldn't we all of a sudden find that we didn't have any differences between us at all?
I think Ronald Reagan and every president before or since probably knows a lot more than we do. The real question is, what more do they know?
My concern is this. It may be that the government is withholding the information because they're being compelled to withhold the information. Perhaps the aliens themselves, if they are here, are the architects of the secrecy.
In video footage shot live from the shuttle mission STS-48, there is an apparent maneuver of several different small objects seen near the horizon of the planet Earth, which appear to not be ordinary space junk, space objects, ice from the shuttle, and so forth.
It appears that this object, whatever it is, at some distance from the shuttle, actually goes through the atmosphere area and then shoots out away from the atmosphere, away from Earth, makes a 90-degree turn. And that is very puzzling, to put it mildly.
It's very probable that the objects are large, far away, and traveling very, very fast. That, of course, raises the question, whose are they and who's on board?
There are two possibilities. One, that we are the only inhabited planet, and two, that we are not the only inhabited planet. And either idea is fantastic.
I think that for us to say that, even to be skeptical about whether there's another life form somewhere out there is breathtakingly arrogant.
The Hubble Space Telescope recently was focused on a small area of sky. Within that grain of sand piece of sky was 1,500 galaxies.
That means that there are literally tens of billions of stars for every human being on Earth. The universe must be teeming with life. Teeming with life. All kinds of life, all kinds of thought, all kinds of motives.
It is possible that at some foreseeable time there could be an arrival of large numbers of entities from elsewhere here on planet Earth.
I think we do have a legitimate concern about possibility of an alien invasion.
If they can get here from another star, that means that their technology is more than likely well in advance of what we presently would have capable to repel them.
If there were a hostile civilization out there that really wanted to invade us in a military sense, we wouldn't have a ghost of a chance.
Well, I believe the Star Wars technology is a very good basis to work from to protect ourselves. It could be used out into space just as simply as it could have been to protect us here on Earth.
It's my impression that even that sort of technology would not be sufficient to defend against whatever threat there may be.
If these creatures coming from outer space are armed with weapons unknown to humans, all these anti-ballistic missiles may be of no use. We do not know what they possess.
My opinion is that it probably would not be an overt, straightforward military weaponry attack. It would combine subtle elements of psychic influence.
If I were they, I would not want to generate a whole lot of hostility on our part either, because for all our faults and all our weaknesses as a race, as a human race, we do tend to band together in the clutch and present a pretty formidable adversary.
We will not go quietly into the night. We will not vanish. We're going to survive.
In order to prepare for what may or may not be an invasion, I think the best way we could do it is just get everything out in the open.
We're floating in physical evidence. This is no secret. It's no question. It's time to get it out of the UFO community and into the scientific community, and for the general public to realize it's real. They're here now. It's time to wake up.